Hello, friends and neighbors. It's me, Akiic ToDaHead. Once again, we are back on the Regrowth pack on the multiplayer server. You can see it just starting to get into nighttime now. We got a little bit to go, but we got a lot to get done today. Thank you for all the likes on the last video. You guys really seem to appreciate it and want to see more of it. There was one dislike. I'm not sure who it was, but if you did dislike it, that's not a problem. Just please leave in the comments in the description below why you disliked it, and I'll see if I can change that for you. So without further ado, we're going to get started. Now you can see I've got some dried monster jerky up on the drying racks, and you can see I still got 14 more. So what we're going to do, we're going to quickly harvest this and hang up some more to dry so we have a little variety of food source here other than the bread. So it's just a simple matter of right clicking, hanging it up, and after a certain amount of time it will be dried into the edible monster jerky that you see here. And that's brought to you by Tinker's Construct. Now, let's take a look at the quest book. So if you last remember, we were doing the quest for what the world came to be. Now, you can see I've done some of this offline already. So you can see I killed an Enderman off camera. I was able to get that. He was right outside the wall, so I was able to get that. And he actually came into the wall, and I stood right here, and he only got a couple of hits on me, and I was able to kill him from right here. So we got that to complete, so we'll go ahead and claim that reward. Now, what we got to do today is build our Tinker's Construct tools. We've got to, let me get into here. We did the grasping at straws, if you remember the last episode, before we went down into the hole and dug for the dirt and cobblestone. We got that, so now we can go into flowering. We're not quite ready for that yet. We won't move into that. Here, though, you can see we made the crop straws, so we'll go ahead and claim our reward for that. And now we've got two things that we got to do here today as well. We've got to create a seed analyzer and create some mutandis and doing the trees, and we can't quite get to the trees yet. So what we're going to work on today is this three things right here. Now, if you remember the crafting detection test, this is what we needed to do. Mandrake root and sugarcane seeds and wheat. Now to get the mandrake and sugarcane seeds, we had to do a little crossbreeding. Now I've already done that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do that again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let me put that back in there for a minute. What I want to do is, let's do it this one and this one. I'm going to take these two pieces of dirt out, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to show you how we do the crossbreeding. So we're going to need a couple pieces of sand. We'll do that as well. And we'll throw a piece of sand in there and there. Now all this does is going to double our effort on what we need to do to create the extra pieces. So here it tells you to crossbreed. Excuse me, I am having a little bit of a cold. So we got to set a double set of crop sticks between two plants. Wheat and carrot seem to produce sugarcane, while potato and belladonna seeds seem to produce mandrake. Note, sugarcane seeds require sand to be used as soil, so that's why we've got the soil there for sand. Now, it was carrots and wheat, correct? Yes. So we just take a piece of wheat seed as such. We just take a carrot seed as such, and well, actually I want two because I'm doubling my effort on it. So, best way to do is, if we do, I get to think how I want to do this. Let me do it. So, if I start in this corner, for example, okay, I see what I got to do. This out, and sand, okay? So we're going to put our crop sticks down as such. One there, as soon as I till it. Like that. One there. That's going to be our seed base. And then we're going to put a double one here and a double one here. And then what this will do is we take one carrot. We'll put that there. And we'll take one wheat seed. No, I said wheat seed. And there. Now what this will do is it gives us double the chance to create the sugarcane seeds that we need from these two plants. So it has a chance this way and it has a chance this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring these to maturity, and would you stop replacing it? We'll bring that to maturity. Now that will have a percentage chance each time to sprout the actual sugarcane we need. Now it would also have a chance to sprout carrot seeds as well as wheat seeds. However, as this is sand, it won't do anything other than sugarcane. As you can see here, we just now produced our sugarcane seeds. So we can effectively remove those seeds. We no longer need them. We've got our sugarcane seed, as well as removing the sand. We no longer need the sand as well. So we can replace that all with dirt. We'll replace this as such. Easy now. So we've done the crossbreed of the sugarcane. Now if you remember right, if we go back into our book, for mandrake root, it was potato and belladonna. So it's the same way. So let's just throw these seeds in here. And now we're going to have to harvest those seeds as well. Or not harvest them, but check them here in a second. So we'll take a belladonna seed. And we need a potato seed it was. Was it? Potato seed? Potato and belladonna. Yep. So same thing as we did here. What we'll do is we'll create as such. That's going to be for one for each seed, double and double. So we'll put one belladonna seed there, one potato seed there. We'll bring them to harvest, or to maturity level rather, just like that, and we'll let them go. Now this will have a chance, as you can see, already sprouted. This was potato. We don't want potato, so we want to replace that because we're looking for mandrake. Quiet out there. You guys are making too much noise. Trying to record here. And you can see our monster jerky is complete. We'll remove that as well. Simple matter of right clicking on the drying rack. We will replace these last bit. Now, if you're wondering how I'm getting so much jerky or so much flesh, it's not a problem. These guys are all dying out there. I just go running around in the morning and pick it all up. I see you hiding under there. You're trying to be sneaky. Oh, little heady. Oh, I see you, creeper. Charge! There we go. So, we just run around, we grab the extra zombie flesh each morning. And that gives us a lot of food. I see. Well, you're a creeper. I thought you were a slime for a minute. So we'll go back, we'll see if any mandrake roots have sprung up from our crossbreeding there. And we take a look here. We've got more potato seeds, which we don't need. We'll let those go. So you can see what I've started is I've got 4x4 plots. What this allows us to do is when you get a seed, it's normally going to be on a 1-1-1 variety. And I'll show you what I mean by that once we create the seed analyzer. This layout of 4x4 allows two things. One is it normally allows it to get almost to a full strength seed by the time it sprouts out over into this corner, as well as when you harvest this whole field, it will give you one full stack of 64. So you'll have 64 wheat, you'll have 64 carrots, 64 potatoes, 64 belladonna and such. What do we got here? Still more potato seeds. There's our, no, that's belladonna seeds. So we're still looking for mandrake. So while that's going, let's get busy on the seed analyzer so we can see. So we've completed that quest right now. So now we need to build a seed analyzer. And it says you've got all these seeds you're growing, but maybe you want to know a little more about them. Some form of analyzer to let you look at them a little closer should be what you need. So a task where the player has to craft specific items. So we need to make a seed analyzer. So if we come into the NEI and we click on seed analyzer, you can see we need a glass pane, 3 sticks. We need some kind of either a stone slab or cobblestone slab and some birchwood planks and some slabs. And I hear you saying to yourself, wait a minute, we have no trees other than this dead wood, which just gives us this dead wood planks. How do we create the other wood that we need to make the specific items? Well, I'll show you. It's a simple matter of, which I haven't showed you on camera yet as well, is you need to create a crafting table. Create a crafting table, it's nothing more than needing a complete full hatchet that hasn't been destroyed. Put that in there with one of these dead wood branches, and that will give you a crafting table. Now, to create the wood planks, as you see here, It's a simple matter of coming across 3 at the bottom. That gives you your wood slabs. And then create actual planks, then you just split these in half again. That gives you the wood planks. So we'll get a couple of these that we need. And then we needed some cobblestone right here. Let's create a couple cobblestone slabs as well we need. We'll just do that. And let's throw that back in there. Let's get rid of that we don't need. And we'll hang on to the seeds for a minute here. Let's get rid of the sand. We don't need that no more. Okay, I have glass somewhere. There it is. So with the glass, we also need panes. So we'll create some panes here. Let's throw that away. And let's get busy creating it. So remember the seed analyzer. And all you need to do is shift click. If you have all the ingredients on your inventory, it will pop up. We can make 5, but we only need 1. So let's create that. We'll take all that back out of our inventory, and let's get rid of some of this stuff. We need 1 second, everybody. I'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. Had to go take care of my daughter. She was in a little upset mood. So we could get rid of the glass. Let's get rid of wood planks, and we got ourselves a seed analyzer. So let us do, we could got rid of that as well. Let us take one of these. We'll pop that down right there for right now. Let's go ahead and we'll throw this away. And we'll take our seed analyzer and we'll plop that down right there. We'll turn it in, we'll get our quest book. So it gives us our agricultural journal. We'll go ahead and claim our reward. And you'll see that now we can open up this and we'll work on this as well. But let's see what the seed analyzer does. First, if you look at your agricultural journal, it's a very nice book. It tells you laid out, but unfortunately, there's nothing else we can do with it. We haven't learned anything. So we'll pop this into here and see how the seeds say unidentified. You click on it and it will analyze it. Now you'll see it's got a growth, gain, and strength. Growth is how quickly it will spread. Gain is how much you gain from each time that you harvest it, and strength is to do with how resistant it is against weeds. In this mod pack though, we don't have to worry about weeds. That is turned off due to the mechanics and stuff of the actual mod pack, so we don't have to worry about weeds. So the strength is not important to us. However, the first two are growth and gain. Now, the lowest you can go is 1, 1, 1. The highest you can go is 10, 10, 10. Now, obviously, we want 10, 10, 10s. So what we'll do is we just take a look through all the seeds that we've harvested so far. And we'll find the ones that have the most to it, and we'll replant those with the ones that are more relevant or that are better quality, so to speak. So let's get rid of, that was a 3, that's a 2, that's a 3. And we'll see what else we got here. Let's just take this one out for a minute. So we'll start with the potato seeds. We'll see which one's the highest potato seed. So you can see that was the 1, 1, 1s, 2 1s, 3, 2, 3s, 1, 2. Just like this. So we'll take a look. That's been done already. Okay. Let us take a look at all our potato seeds. Let's just throw these up in there so we can get an idea. And potato, potato, potato. Do it that way. So, we are looking at, no more potatoes, good. Sugar cane, perfect. Let's throw this in there too. We don't need these on us. So we got a 2, 1. A 2, 2, a 3, 2. So 3, 2 is the highest so far. We'll just drop this out just in case we find something. 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2, 4. This is a 3, 2, 2. Now I said you don't necessarily worry about the strength, but I like to still take the highest one with the strength because that means it's also a more potent seed as opposed to the other one with the lower strength. 2, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4. So 3, 3, 4 is a better seed yet, and then 1, 2, 1. So this is a 3, 3, 4. So this is the seed we should be planting with on potatoes. So if we just dig these up as such, like that, and let's just replant our double crop seeds. Leave one there because you only need one to start the initial iteration of it. Monster Jerky's done, and Mandrake. We got our Mandrake from the crossbreeding, so we'll be able to dig those up as well. So what was I doing? Here we go. So these seeds we need to identify just to make sure there's nothing more potent than the 334 that we have. 354. That's definitely probably better than what we've got. Most definitely. 354. What do we got? 344. 333, 434, 555. Okay, we found it. Now this is the halfway point. This seed right there is the halfway iteration point for our most potent seed. So if we just come back over here, just like that, we'll get that going. And now we'll have to do the same thing for all this. Carrots, wheat, and belladonna, and all our plants that we're going to be doing. It's just the constant crossbreeding and constant checking of the seeds and growing the seeds to the most potent versions. That way when you come along like this, let me show you. It's a simple fact of just going, holding your right click down, just harvesting everything that you can harvest, and when it's done, it gives you one full stack of 64. If it's the full 10-10-10 seeds. Obviously, these seeds aren't as potent as the 10-10-10, so we're not going to get as much. So we'll throw that in there. Let us get... Now, these other seeds we no longer need because they're a lower variety. And I'll show you what we'll do with those at another time. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw these in. Throw the potatoes in there. Let's get the rest of this jerky up. Do that. Just like that. We'll get that going. Now, we need to work on this stuff here. This is the last thing I want to do for this episode. So we've already got the furnace made. I showed you how to make the crafting table. Now we have to make the regular Tinker's Construct tools. So we're going to need a stencil table first instance. Let's come over here so we can get some wood. We're going to need some of this. And where did our slabs go? These. We're going to need these. So we look in here and we go into stencil. So first thing is, and so here we go. First thing we need is a stencil table, and that's just a plank with some blank patterns on it. Now to make the blank patterns, you're going to need 2 planks and 2 sticks. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't have a lot of planks, so let's make a few more planks. We're going to need these anyway, so we'll do that. And what we'll do is we'll craft that into 3 each. This will give us enough patterns to last us for a little while. So we'll just hit Shift left click. That gives us the full amount of patterns. Now to make that, remember we needed some plank or some planks. So if I just create this like that, like I showed you the first time, do that, and it's a simple pattern. I'm taking one of those with the blank stencil on the top, our blank pattern. That will give us our stencil table, just like that. Now if we check our book again, you can see we've got that done. Now we need a tool station. So the tool station, if we come down here, tool station is a crafting table with the blank pattern on it. Now that's why I've already had the crafting table made. We'll do that as well. So now we have 2 of the things we need. Now we just need the part builder and the pattern chest. So if we come into here, part builder, which is here, that's just a log with a blank pattern on it. Now we don't have any logs, unfortunately, so we have to get creative. So if we take 9 pieces of our dead wood and fill up the entire crafting grid, that will give us 1 piece of dead wood. This will be sufficient for the pattern, and we can then build our part builder. And the last thing we need is the pattern chest. Pattern chest. Whoop, I just saw it. Right here. And that's just a simple matter of a chest with the blank pattern on top. And let's go ahead to create a chest. We can either use the planks, or the more cheaper alternative is to use the dead wood, as we showed you in the very first episode, and then we can just create our final piece. like such. We'll drop that in there. We'll check our quest book one more time. You can see this will give us a full guard pattern, 16 charcoal, and 64 more dead wood. We claim that up, and we are almost done to our last two pieces that we got to create. Now, it says you recall a mixture of bone meal and mandrake that could transform plants into other plants. Perhaps this is good applied to the grasses you've managed to cultivate with bone meal. You can get wood ash from charred dead wood. So to create mutandis, we'll take a look here. Mutandis. That is created by taking wood ash, either green dye or floral green powder or something like that, bone meal, and the mandrake. So we'll get into that next episode. But what we're going to do is, let's find a place to set up our tools right now. There's really not a lot of options, but let's start it right here. If we go stencil table, then I want my tool station, then I want my, you know what, let's create another one of these, because I like to have an extra one of these as well on hand. Then we create our part builder and our chest, and I also like to have another chest close by as well. So let's grab one more chest. We'll actually create a double chest like so. 1, 2 as such. And now it's just a simple matter of, let's set it, you know what, let's set it over here. This will be a good place to do it. So we're going to do 1, then we're going to go 1, and you know what, let's do it that way. I don't like to do it this way. I like to build it into a wall, but unfortunately I can't build it into a wall. We'll put that like that. And the reason why I've done that is if you right click on a table now, you're able to access the chest and bring and drag and drop stuff directly from the chest into your tinker table that you need. We'll then lay our stencil our part builder down, as well as the pattern chest, and the same thing here. We'll be able to pull the patterns directly from the chest into our part builder that we need to create. So that's our full tinker construct set up. And looking at the time, it is almost that time. So let's just take one final look through here. What I'll do off camera is I will check all the seeds, get all the mandrake seeds. One thing I do want to do though is just to start with, and I'm going to jump the gun a little bit here. Compost. I'm going to make a compost bin, and the sticks with 3 slabs. So let's go ahead and create that. Now there will be a quest for that in a little bit, which we'll already have the stuff for, but we need to get that done now so we can get rid of all the seeds in the box. And so we'll make a compost bin just like that, and let's set that down right here. We'll put it down right here for right now. So what this is good for is if I let's just create some space here, and let's just start taking all this out. What this is good for is you can throw any kind of rotting material in there, like seeds, produce, and stuff like that. And what that will do, that will create fertile soil for you to be able to use with dirt to create a special material that magic crops and stuff like that will grow on. You can also jump on it and it won't ruin the harvest, and it won't cause the plants to uproot and die. So that's all stuff that we'll get into shortly. I'm just giving you a quick sneak peek of it, and you can see that that will create the special soil that we need. And what I'll do is I'll go through all these other seeds that we don't need currently and throw those all in there as well. One final thing I want to take a look at is if we go into the quest book, we come out a couple spots, and let's go. You can see I've already created this stuff. That's why it opened up. I created the compost in there. But what we need to go is that's still locked. We need to go a little further in this here. So next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to work a little bit on this aspect to be able to go a little further. I'm going to do a lot of this off camera. Like I said, I won't be able to go step for step with you guys through each one. What I'll do is I'll advance a little bit. I'll come back. I'll show you what I did to advance, and then we'll continue on from that point. So until next time, I'm Akiic to the head. This has been the Regrowth pack again. We are on the multiplayer server that a couple of us play on. Be sure to leave your comments and suggestions right below in that box. That's what it's there for, and I do love to hear from you guys. As well as, if you liked the video, please press that thumb up button. Tell me why you liked it. And the same goes for if you disliked it, hit the thumbs down button. But tell me, please, why you disliked it, so I'll know what I can change for next time. That will really help me out, and I think it will make better videos for you as well. So be sure to follow me on all the social media, as well as joining the Steam group. Until next time, I'm Akiic to the head. We'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.